Here's the underneath of the Valliant one. You'll notice that the filter capacitors have been replaced. These are Sprague's. These up here are Malroy. The paper capacitors are now Orange Drop. For some reason the SSB input jack was missing, so I installed a fresh SO239 and just ran the coax to where it's supposed to go here. And for some reason that had been taken out. Looks like it had been that way a long time. So that's back. But everything under here is pretty clean and everything seems to work properly. Okay, here's the top of the chassis. You got a new line cord that's been exchanged for the old one. The fuse is now here, and we have a 3-conductor line cord with the grounded prong on here like it should be. And everything up here looks good. Don't see any damage. Looking around the top here, the output level is about 130 watts, so these 6146s are doing their job. There's the final amplifier, 3 6146s. And the modulation kicks way up there just perfectly, so these tubes must also be up to snuff. There's your VFO. Somebody has marked the position of the various coils for each band. So it looks like it's been pretty well taken care of. Back here on the back is your this is your mic jack. That's a 2-pin. This is your key jack. That I'm not sure. Oh, it's your push. No, I'm not really sure what that is. That may be push to talk or something. But I know it's got push to talk integral with this, so I don't know. I'll have to check and see what that is. RCA jack. There's your accessory jack plug that has special jumpers in it. This is your, it looks like a crystal socket, but actually that's made to plug in a changeover relay, like a dial key for your antenna changeover. And there's your brand new SSB SO239 connector, and it's labeled SSBN, which is a good idea because it would be easy to get these incorrect and could cause problems. Big transformer. This is a very, very heavy transmitter. One more thing I'll mention is the 866 high voltage rectifiers have been replaced by these really nice solid state units. These have caps on them just like the tube and plug into the socket. They're very heavy. You still have your regulator tubes, and over here you still have your low voltage rectifier tubes. Okay, now coming around to the front panel, we'll take a look at it. Afterwards we'll put it back together and put it on the air, but as you can see, it looks very nice. It's almost flawless. There's just a few little spots, like right here. You can see a little bit of wear there, and right across the top, which you always see. Most Valliants I've seen are pretty well beat up, but this thing is in really good shape. Now we are missing a few of the little white pointers here. Actually just 2 of them are missing. And I'm going to see if I can find some. But that shouldn't be any big deal. Okay, so everything looks original and clean, and the VFO turns just as smooth as it can be. I've never seen one turn this smooth. Band switch, got a nice feel to it. So next we'll put it back in the case and fire it up. Okay, we're back and we're all hooked up. We've got the filaments warming up. We've got an old D104 mic hooked up, the Vibraplex bug, and we've got a little watt meter up here to try and show how much power is coming out. I'm not sure it can be seen due to the reflections, but anyway, we're going to load it up for AM, and really all you got to do is flip the switch, and let's take a look at the plate current. It's right around just a little over 300 milliamps. It's supposed to be about 330. A nice dip there. And we're using a Heathkit antenna for the dummy load. Power output is about 110. And let's see, grid current, we could use a little more there. We crank it up to about 8 milliamps. Right there on that lower scale. Okay, and I've got the HQ150 turned up. So if I talk in the mic here, you should be able, let me aim this at my receiver. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now I've got the switch in the modulation position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello test. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, we're kicking up there on the modulation range. Yeah, everything looks good. So now that looks good, and let's switch over to the CW mode next. Okay, now we're in CW mode. Let's see, here's our plate current. Now let's see, we're showing about 115 watts. Now in CW mode you can go up a lot higher in power. And I'm just about out of hands here, but I'm going to crank the power up. So I'll set the camera down. And let's see. Okay. Now that's about 410 milliamps plate current, and we're up to about it shows 140 watts. It's so powerful that it's blocking the HQ150, so I'm going to have to go over here and turn the RF gain down. Okay. There she goes now. It's really doing a number on the 150. Let me try another adjustment. Okay. Let me key it here. See how smooth the VFO tunes. Everything seems to work great. We're on 40 meters. and turn the plates off. So there you go. Now on the top, we'll take a look at the some of these scratches up here. The case appears to have been repainted at one time, and I don't think it's exactly the right color. It looks a little too black, but it's got all kinds of little scratches, and they really show up on this camera. I don't think anybody would notice, but I am not a painter, and I would probably end up with a worse looking job if I tried to paint it. But there's several suggestions as to color that you can buy. I think some of the automobile paints are available that you can get to spray it. Now this rig actually has the long bolts that go all the way from the front to the back, and there's 4 of them, and most Valliants you see, those are missing. So probably the reason is that they're hard to put back in, so it takes a little time. Also, with it comes this manual. This is a copy of